The whispers of the earth. The sun was dipping low over the muddy riverbank, painting the water with soft orange light. Zoomer, the ever-curious golden retriever, had his nose buried deep in the mud, sniffing with frantic excitement. Behind him, Sir Barkalot, the dignified German shepherd, stood a few paces back. His posture was regal, his expression calm, as though he had already solved a mystery that Zoomer was just beginning to notice. "Sir Barkalot," Zoomer asked, his tail wagging furiously, "I just don't get it. How do you always know what's under the mud? Is it some kind of secret dog scent I haven't evolved to smell yet?" Sir Barkalot gave a long, dramatic sigh and turned his gaze to the glistening river. "Ah, young Zoomer, it is not the nose alone that guides us, but the very whispers of the earth beneath our paws. A symphony of tremors, a silent language spoken by the soil itself." Zoomer blinked, confused but intrigued. Sir Barkalot pressed one broad paw firmly into the mud. Zoomer's ears perked, eyes fixed on the gesture. "You see," Sir Barkalot continued, "this ground, this glorious, mucky canvas. It moves. Everything that walks, crawls, or even breathes nearby sends tiny ripples, like pebbles dropped into a pond. But these ripples flow through the solid earth." "Ripples?" Zoomer tilted his head. "Like when I cannonball into my water bowl? But the ground doesn't splash." Sir Barkalot chuckled softly. He carefully lifted one paw, then tapped it gently back down. The earth gave a faint shudder. Zoomer leaned forward, utterly captivated, almost mimicking the shepherd's poised stance. "Precisely," Sir Barkalot said. "Instead of splashes, vibrations. Tiny shudders that travel through the ground. And our paws, young pup, are exquisitely tuned to feel them. We don't learn this. It's etched into us. The wisdom of generations, carried in our very bones." Zoomer wiggled his paw experimentally in the mud. His eyes widened. "So, if a critter wiggles under the roots over there, it's like the ground is telling us a secret?" "Exactly." Sir Barkalot gestured with his nose toward a clump of reeds. Faint ripples radiated just beneath the surface, barely visible. Every creature has its own pattern. A mouse scurrying, one kind of whisper. A snake slithering, another. Even a clumsy human, he gave a theatrical shudder. A very distinct, heavy thud. We feel these seismic whispers long before we see or smell the source. It is our ancient radar, written in the soil. Zoomer's tail thumped excitedly. "So we're like living vibration detectors? That's so cool. Does it work for spiders too? I heard they feel stuff through their webs." Sir Barkalot gave a wise nod. "Indeed. Spiders are masters. A fly's tremble sings through their silken homes, announcing dinner. And the antlion? It waits, still as stone, feeling the tiny shift of sand as an ant tumbles into its pit. The whole world vibrates, young one. And if you listen, truly listen, you can read the stories it tells." Zoomer gasped. "So the entire world is just buzzing with messages, and we can read them?" Sir Barkalot's grin deepened. He shifted his weight, subtly pointing his nose toward a nearby log. The faintest movement rustled beneath it. "It is how we know where to dig, or when to walk away. Not magic. Life itself. The earth is part of us, speaking a language we were born understanding. You must listen not only with ears, but with paws. And with your whole being." Zoomer dropped his nose to the ground, paws splayed, tail slowing to a thoughtful wag. His voice dropped to a whisper. "Wait, I think I feel something. A little thrum under that mossy rock. Is it an earthworm opera?" Sir Barkalot's eyes twinkled. "Perhaps, young one. Perhaps. Your journey has only begun. But remember, every step, every rustle, every tiny creature sends its message. We, the dogs, are merely fluent in the ancient tongue of the ground. Tell me, Zoomer, what do your paws say now?" Zoomer gave a delighted bark. "It's moving. It's definitely moving. And it smells like adventure, and maybe a really chewy stick berry down there." With sudden enthusiasm, He began digging furiously at the mossy rock, mud flying in every direction. Sir Barkalot stood nearby, shaking his head with amused fondness. The river shimmered in the sunset, wrapping the moment in peace. And so Sir Barkalot murmured softly, "The chronicles of canine physics continue, one vibration at a time."